Hi everyone, I'm Astrid Daniela Galvez and I love numbers. Now, I know you didn't start your business because you want to crunch numbers or learn all about the accounting rules. That's why QuickBooks has invited me to be part of this video series to demystify accounting and bookkeeping so that you can focus on what you love, running your business. In this video, we're going to look at the accounting cycle, how it's defined, how it's implemented, and why it's important to your business. But before we get down to it, why don't you hit that like button and subscribe to the QuickBooks channel so that you can have access to more informative videos like this one. And if you're more of a reader, check out the article below. The accounting cycle, also known as the bookkeeping cycle, is often described as a series of steps. When completed in a specific order, the cycle creates accurate accounting data that is going to be crucial for your business going forward. In other words, this cycle ensures that all the money passing through your business is accounted for. The accounting cycle gathers business activity information, posting transactions, and in the end, creates accurate financial statements. If each step is not followed correctly, your financial data cannot be relied upon. So why is the accounting cycle so important? By following the accounting cycle, businesses track financial transactions, protect their assets from theft or losses, and produce accurate financial statements. It's particularly significant for small businesses starting out, working on narrow margins, and limited cash. Businesses, big and small, need a formal procedure to document accounting tasks. How often are these tasks carried out? And who is responsible? Creating a manual or a set of guidelines clarifies and reduces the risk of confusion. Typically, the first stage is gathering source documents, receipts, and invoices. They have a financial impact. Receiving goods increases inventory, but reduces the cash balance. This has to be entered into the accounting system in the general ledger. A trial balance can now be created for all the accounts. This is where any adjustment needs to be made before producing the final financial statements. The balance sheet gives a snapshot of the firm's health on a specific date, the assets and liabilities, and the equity of the business. The income statement shows the profit or loss of the business over time. And finally, cash flow, showing how money moves in and out of your business for operating activities, investing, and financing. QuickBooks has detailed guides about each of these in case you want to learn more about them. For a small business, this may seem like a lot, but as your business grows, it's better to have robust systems already in place rather than implement them at a later date. Be sure to hit that like button and comment below to let me know what you think about this video. And if you want more business advice and tips, subscribe to the QuickBooks channel.